Everyone, and welcome to fourth grade math. In these series of videos, I plan on having some examples, at least one example for each of the objectives for fourth grade math. That way, we'll have something we can draw on to make sure we understand each one. Of course, if you have additional questions outside of what I cover in these objectives, feel free to let me know. My name is Dr. Griggs, and I'm very excited to be working with you all. For our first umbrella topic is going to be operations and algebraic thinking. And our first objective is interpret a multiplication equation as a comparison. For example, interpret 35 equals 5 times 7 as a statement that 35 is 5 times as many as 7 and 7 times as many as 5. Represent verbal statements as multiplicative comparisons as multiplication equations. So here is an example of that. Lena has 6 marbles. Her brother Max has 4 times as many marbles as Lena. How many marbles does Max have? Write a multiplication equation to represent this comparison. So let's see what we can come up with. Let's break this problem down. That's half the battle with a word problem, is understanding what it's asking. So we know that Lena has 6 marbles and her brother has 4 times as many marbles as Lena. So if Lena has 6 and Max has 4 times as many, so that would be 6 times 4, because we have Lena's 6 marbles and Max has 4 times as many, so 4 times as many. So that means whatever we get over here is going to tell us how many marbles Max has. We can solve this in a number of ways. We can make an array where we can have 6 rows of 4, or we can have 4 rows of 6, or we can do repeat addition. We can repeat 6 4 times, or we can repeat 4 6 times. Let's try the repeat addition route. Let's do 6 4 times. So we have 6, and then we have 6 plus 6 is 12. That's 6 times 2. And then 12 plus 6 is 18. So that's 6 times 3. And then 18 plus 6 is 24. 6 times 4. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for 6 times 4. So that means Max has 24 marbles. Our multiplication equation is 6 times 4 equals 24. We have now represented Lena having 6 marbles and Max having 4 times as many marbles as Lena. And now we know that Max has 24 marbles. Again, if you have other questions that maybe have caused you concern or have caused confusion and you want to have a little extra help, definitely reach out and let me know. I would love to be of assistance to you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye. Thank you so much for joining my tutoring session today. If you enjoyed the way that I instruct and you think that I would be a useful addition to your student or to yourself, feel free to scan this QR code. It is going to take you directly to my profile page where you can get set up on weekly classes with me. Looking forward to seeing you in the classroom.